ゲーム画面がモニター2の方にシュッて移動して、ちょっと待ってくれ。何もしてないのに壊れた。じゃあやりまーす。エピソード3、ターンアバウトサムライ。よろしくお願いします。なんだこいつ。What's happened? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with a samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the steel samurai used as a weapon. Maybe you could explain to me just what the steel samurai is. Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? New to this. 今日明日釣り行くんで1時間ぐらいにしとくわ。疲れるし。New to this is これは初めて。No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although it's demo. I guess he did defeat him this time. Sniff. うわぁ。I see. Neo-Old Tokyo. Who comes up with these names? Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scene until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. なんかフランベルジュみたいになってたよ。原作あれじゃなかったっけ？ちょっと寒い部屋が。あれ？When I woke up あれ見たのサムライスピアはいいのに I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. What will the kids think? Sniff. I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right. Global Studio. I draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go. I'm willing to bet $10. She asks for autographs. これでいくとスタジオオクトーバー16グローバルスタジオメインゲート This BGM is like wow so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show awesome aren't you excited hey you there old bug you want in you got to go through me oh sorry where are lawyers oh yeah well that's great I'm security and it's my job to make sure that Gaukas is Gauka fuck and it's my job to make sure that Gauka like you stay out oh Gaukas なんて言ってたか覚えてねえな日本語で Gaukas sightseers tourist I know the type you heard about the incident and came to snoop around なんか野じ馬かなんかだと思われてる Used today some 早いそうおばちゃん早口になるんだったまあいいや別に日本語でも何言ってるかわかんねえし早すぎて変わんないNick Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no I do know It's possible やっぱ野じ馬なんだI do know is わからないこんな英語あるんだ I do know it's possible Hey this way of being spoken to you stay What's that? You giving that to me? Absolutely not. オールドバッグ買ってこうかな。So what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studio, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days. No, you are a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here. I have faith, dearly. デューの、あ、ドントノーか。ドントノーじゃダメなのって思ったらドントノーの省略とか、だってドントの時点で省略じゃん。ドゥーの。はい。でドントの時はさ、なんか省略、ノットが省略されてますよみたいな。あれ、デューのはなんで省略してますよみたいな記憶がねえんだよ。やっぱ頭悪いわ、英語って。ウォーやりたい放題すぎるだろ。This place has really gone down here, you know? But 10 years ago, now that was the studio of dreams. Hammer was the big star back then too. He was Hammer, the victim. Dummy! The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains. Now, not exactly the best material to work with. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. We wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. It all old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Speed Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course, he is guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. What kind of person? What's Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if we only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I hear they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is a killer? 13ってよく出てくるな。はい。グッドアフターヌーン。13特定の Why are you so certain Mr. Power is the killer? なんで煮干しが犯人なのってこと I was standing right here yesterday. I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers said he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he will say that he is no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He is the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we are here at Mr. Power's request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns this place, obviously. なるほどな。通してもらおうか。通してくれねえわ。Hello, how was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At most, you are suspect. Sniff. ババアが邪魔して入れなかった。Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. You said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. 赤ちゃんのように。But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. おばちゃんは、煮干し、パワーさんが楽屋で寝てたっていう時間に、パワーさんを見たって言ってて、おややってなってる。What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping. I promise. で、これは俺が別に英語を読めたわけじゃなくて、日本語版やった時の記憶が思い出してきただけ。Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. I know, I'm sorry, Sniff, but I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. ね、お母さんの墓に誓って寝てましたってこと。Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady? She is terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Suspicious. 疑わしい。Suspicious is 疑わしい。Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask. What her was, I believe. サスペンスのなんか違う形みたいなことかな。 違う形とかやめてほしい、英語。単語の数を100個ぐらいにしてほしい。She sucks up to all the big wigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. Good. She's got some never. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. I just hope that this will get me past the security lady. Take that! あれ Take that! Man, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. Huh? Yes. I recognize the bold, childish scroll. Powers request given to the security lady. To think he would entrust his fate to use of such unreliable appearance. Really? Anyway, you may pass, but only left from here towards the studios. No going to right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside part. What my instructions? いるな、おちんちん警察が。The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick. Huh? There were maps in security guard station. Hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents apiece. Thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents. 50 cents. How much? 1 cent. How much 1 cent? 1 cent は1セントか。Guide map of global studios added to the court record. Hey! Aren't you that matter from the other day? Ah! Is that confused detective? Hey pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So? Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. ね、まだ早い。俺は完全に理解してるけど、お前らにはまだ早い。ダメだやっぱ。気になったのは自分で調べなきゃ。びっくり。俺は完全に理解してるけど、全てを理解してる。Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. そうだよ。ここはね、彼の心はとても傷つきやすいじゃないかなみたいな。そうに違いない。 You're right, pal. It's all my fault.
そうだよ。助かる。
I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. ここも何言ってるかわかる。Hey, hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we are on this case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. I say he's a character, alright. So, how is your investigation going, detective? Well, it's hey. I can tell you that part. Nick. Maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right. So, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. なんか、この前お前古い解剖記録よこしただろうっつってごねてもらった。Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of the death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else but. If you think I'm lying, ask a security lady at the main gate. Nick, if that's true, anyone who thinks that Powers did it with that kind of evidence, thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady. What's a charmer? Hi. Good afternoon. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me about some coffee. Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? What kind of evidence? Well, that photo. The photo of the still sunlight heading towards the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? She's camera up on that gate, Pat. The gate? You mean one with the welcome sign? Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, the camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. We are finished. Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, Pat? You seem down. Don't look so happy. When you say that, oh, ho, 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 ho. We like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure, Shin, Pat. Go whenever you like. Of course, you are not going to find any clues I haven't already found. Huff, huff, huff. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go! We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. The stadium mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? He is holding a sign in his hand. Right to Stadium 1, left to Stadium 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted. Oh, the window was pretty strong yesterday, and the head broke off. It took that tree down with it too. I'm a little bashed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here. Hey, good idea, Pat. Detective, are you on the case? Well, yeah, but hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, Pat. Hey, there's a camera here. That's the security camera. It takes photos of people going to the stadium. All you have to do is look at the date and you can see who went where. There's the number plate on the camera. ST1-307. That must be the camera ID number. あれが調べて、ここにはこのエピソードではあれが出てくるはず。The entrance to Stadium 1. This is the stadium where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? It looks like a tree fell down over the path. Oh yeah, that way's kind of dangerous. You should stay out, Pat. There's nothing down there anyway. That's where Stadium 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though. Nick, look! The security lady is in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they are soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? Ugh! She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now poor Hammer, he went to the station just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. おせんべいだったっけ日本語の時。なんかちょっと変わってた気がする前後の文も。The security camera got a good look at him too. If he's not the one that did it, I don't know who is. Maybe it was you? Yaff, huff, ha, huff. Good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was? Past tense? Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate. It's a disgrace. I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard. And who can blame him? About the security camera. Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through that gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in security guard station. I check every day before going home. I do. October 16 Global Studio Employees Area. Nick, this is where they do all the behind the scenes stuff. Hey, look, there's Power's dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet. Yeah, if you snuck in the way you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, If you want to live that way, be my guest. Right. Huh? Hey, I'm not a kid. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. And do you know about this? I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get success? There's half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably near old Tokyo castle. The grade that's used to cover the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I tried to put it back on. あれどうだっけこのエピソードであれがこれが調べられるはずなんだが。The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates. Minus the steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. What? That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in film studio? Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Half. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool Zen snacks or something popcorn, at least. But wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this! Ladies first. The door to the dressing room is not locked. Hey Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir. What do you mean find? You'll never know. There might be something like the samurai spear. We don't need a spear. And that's a murder weapon for crying out loud. Bitch! 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 Sorry. Power dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Yeah, okay. Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. There are some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. I'd say you are already wearing one myself. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nix, I'm hungry. You just had burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. クッキーとか T ボーンステーキは別腹。How many stomachs does this girl have? かわいい。Huh? This must be Power's back. Hey, don't open that. Look, an employee's card key. That must be Power's. It says Stage 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it. You mean borrow. Borrow. 借りる。レンタルじゃねえのかよ。borrow. Borrow it. You mean borrow. There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Oh, this is wig he used in Samurai Boogie Oogie. Nick, try this on. No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? I am. Kinda like samurai movies. Kinda. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky. Just why I like it. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it is kind of dusty outside. なるほどね。対価を払って借りるのがレンタル。ただ借りるのはボロー。頭が悪い英語は。Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. こんなもんかな。Hi. Hello. Good afternoon. The entrance to Stage 1. This is the stage where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. Beep. It opened. Alright, we're in. She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. What is it? You are real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape is so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. They outline where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny. I expected the spear stabbing would leave at least a few blood stains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Ah! This ladder! Look! A ladder! That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Yeah! 長くね？やっぱ英語はダメだな。日本語だったらもっと本質を見ようよ、なるほどくんで済むのに。Right, sorry. This girl is out there. ベースドオン。Wow! Look at the camera. They must cost a ton. Yeah! So don't touch it. Wow! It's heavier than I thought. Hey you! Not touching that. かわいい。Sorry, my partner is kind of, you know. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones etc. ペニーちゃん。We are lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you are the WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP. I get it. ニボサブさん。I don't envy you guys on bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He's never had a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry. Leave it to us. この中にね、ゼンハイザーっていうメーカーのMKH 多分416ないしは816、いやでも416かっていうマイクがおそらく入っている。細かい再現がしっかりしている。でこういう場面で出てくるよく出てくる黒くて縁が金属の箱、これは大体カメラとかそういう機材が入ってる。でこの赤いケーブル巻かれたやつ、これも実際にある。これも実際にある、本当に。でもこのスタジオはなんかケーブルが地面にあっちゃこっちゃ伸びてて良くない。ちゃんとケーブルはいろんな人が踏まないようになるべく一本線になるように、導線に被らないように引かないと怖い先輩に怒られるから。 気をつけようね。ちょっと鼻かみます。演者さんが転んだらやばいし、足引っ掛けて機材倒してもやばいし。Wow! Look at that camera! That must cost to a ton! Yeah! あれこれ読んだなさっき。Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show. Of course, that's the mountain Neo Fujiyama. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in Old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fujiyama from there? Not Old Tokyo, Nick. Neo Old Tokyo. Oh, right. What's this? That's for reflection light. They call it a reflection screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming. Half. What? Where's your agent for Ocean's Entertainment? Well, writing is fine. But I'd want to be the director, or maybe the Steel Samurai. I think she being serious. この白い板は、この照明を反射させて、演者さんになんかいい角度から当てて、カメラ映りを良くするときに使う白い板。Hey, look that seat chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards. They clap at the start of filming. カチンコって言われるやつだ。And look, a megaphone. A real live megaphone. Hi. Good evening. Ready, Nick. Action! じゃあ鼻が出る。風邪でもひいたかな。This girl is more trouble than I thought. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. 風邪は釣りに行くと治る。I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequence. Oh, I see. これ剣が規制されてるってどういうこと？刀がダメだからフランベルジュになってるってこと？ここなんかちょっと違和感があるな。剣なんかよくわからないが、あれこんなんだったっけって思う。 In the morning, we went through the action sequence in the employees area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Stage 1. でもいいスタジオだな。警備のババアにまでステーキが出てる。Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private. What kind of a girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure. You're a fine girl. I'm sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Power's alibi. Hi, good evening. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Huff. That's what I'm talking about. A clue, a lead. Well, I don't know about that. But that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yeah. My English power is growing every day. Yes, several times.
拍手が送られました。
Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't the security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put the security lady on the spot. So, I'm going water closet.
れくれくれくれくれスックス
I'm here! Yeah! またなんでゲームのウィンドウがモニター2に行くんだ、シュッて。しかもこれタイトル画面戻んないとダメ。お前らには何が起こってるか分かんないと思うけど、俺いつもパソコンモニターが正面に1個と右側に1個あって、右側の方に配信画面とか OBS とかそういうのがあって、正面のモニターにゲームの画面があるんだけど、なんかこうトイレから戻ってきて、どういうこと？なんでこっちに移動するんだ？このメインのモニターに今あって、でトイレから戻ってきたっつって、このタスクバーっていうのかな、タスクバーのこの逆転裁判のアイコンをクリックすると、なぜか右側にシュッて移動するんだよ。触らないようにしよう。やべえ、間違えた。配信前に済ませたって配信中に生成されることだってあるだろ。いや、No. I'm not doing. PC was broken. I don't do nothing. So you sensed that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. Doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Nick, what's about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. 明日なんか釣れるといいな、サバ以外。じゃあ明日はね、この前行ったところと違うところに行くつもりなんだよ。大黒。車とかバイクとか乗るのが好きで都内近郊に住んでる人は大黒ふ頭とか行ったらわかんじゃないかな。レインボーブリッジとかがあるところの近くの海釣り公園。アジとかイワシとか釣れてるらしいから、サビキで。この前の釣りまあ面白かったんだけど、普通にあれしか釣れなかったらさ、サバしか。アジとか釣ってお刺身にしてみてえよな、やっぱ。この前釣ってきたサバ全部竜田揚げにして、余ったの全部南蛮漬けになったからな。ゴンジは アニサキスの恐怖はあれど、まあよく噛んで、
寄生虫いそう。
よく噛めば大丈夫。多分俺がこの前食ったサバも普通にアニサキスとかいたんだろうな。19匹食べたら多分1匹ぐらいは入っ、いやまあ多分もっといんのかな、わかんねえけど、揚げて食べたからまあなんか生きてる時は魚が生きてる時は内臓にいるんだってよ、アニサキスで。魚が死ぬと筋肉の方に肺出てきて、それで人が食べるとお腹の中で悪さして痛い痛いになるらしいわ。よくできてるよな寄生虫って。まあ人間の腹の中で増えるとかそういうんじゃなくて、人間のお腹に入ると1週間ぐらいで死んじゃうらしいんだけど。
あれだけや。
でもラウフィッシュ食べたくない。あれラウって生って意味だっけ、それとも結構腐ったとかそんな感じだっけ。生フレッシュフィッシュが食いたい。生じゃあラウフィッシュが食いたい。
1週間もいるの。
1週間ぐらいで死ぬってネットに書いてあった。で逆に言えば1週間は耐えてくるらしい、腹の中で。でお腹がしかも痛いっていうのはなんかそのアニサキスがお腹に噛みついてそれが痛いんじゃなくて、なんかアレルギー反応で痛くなるらしい。
死ぬまで生き延びるために大暴れするよ。
ソースはネットだからアナフィラキシーショックが起こる場合もあると。
はい暴れてるんじゃないんだ。
でもなんかあんまり暴れて胃とか貫通して副口内に進出することもあるっていうのを見て、今回俺は全部竜田揚げにした。怖すぎてちょっとでかいやつとかしめ鯖にしてみようかなって思ったけど恐怖が勝った。でももう頑張れば目視でその下処理が早ければ内臓からそのアニサキスが出てくる前に内臓ごと取り除いたり、仮に出てきちゃってても目視で取り除くことはできるらしいっていうのは見てたんだけど、怖かったからあげちゃった全部。
でいるね。それハロー、死んでるって分かってても食ってる魚からミミズみたいに
まあ
出てくるのきつい。首引きを開始してから15分が経過しました。
まあタンパク質だから貴重な。揚げてあれば味もわかんねえし。
サバカレーを伏せ字にするなミルダム。矢印ドンコ、うせ、1個。
サバカレーか。あんまり惹かれない。この前作った鶏ガラだし、鶏ガラを圧力鍋でガラスープ取って作ったカレーがうまかった。多分一番うまかったわ。牛すじカレーほどくどくなく、コクもあり、 も美味しい美味しいだった。続きやるか。
バナナクッキーよりうまい。
バナナ入れたことあるけど、いまいちちょっとわかんなかったな。あと、バナナがちょっと残ってて、見た目があんまりだった。マジ？まあ、なるのか。鶏ガラ出汁取った時、1.5 リットルかな。1.5 リットルだと鶏ガラがかぶるぐらいでやったら1時間3、40分ぐらいかな。3、40分だから1時間ぐらいやったら、開けたら 500ml ぐらいになってた、水が。気をつけないと危ないな、あれ。中見えねえし、俺の圧力鍋。What? You are still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure the powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you are here watching the whole time? やべえ。Mom? Who was it? Who told you that? Who does question me? Ick! Alright, you better tell me and tell me quick. You spiky haired cretin. Someone's be complaining about the work I do. Eh? We were just talking to the assistant in Station 1. Ha! She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngers... 早い。Quickly! She left. Well, Nick... This is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. 悪いことしたな。An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employees area. To the left are the actual film studios. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Try it. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see first. I need the data of the murder. It looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security camera. これだっけ There! Entered! Nothing happened. Huh? Maybe I got the number wrong. Shit. Maybe we should go look at the camera again? All challenge. There! Entered! Hey! It printed out the date for that day. Let's see what we go. All trying. Hey. What's that? Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Huh? Something's printed on the back. Huh? Oct 15, 2 p.m. photo, sharp 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo date from that day? Nope. That's the only one in the computer. Powers photo added to the court record. Hey, Nick! Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah! Well, put the security lady in her place with this. Right, well, put her in her place. Owner died in the beach. 誉れは浜で死んだ。ヨザンの対馬見てえな、すげえ。Hey, that's what I say. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you are craftier than I gave you credit for. Yeah, first island is finished. Why you could be the next evil magistrate? Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. So are we done for today? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is the security lady. To be continued. 楽しい法廷パートだ。Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show she called that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15. The defendant. Mr. Will Powers killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studio. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court? Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studios. See? This here is the employee area. The actor did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there is a gate, see? Past the studios. And here it is Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer. The defendant, Will Powers. And a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim Jack Hammer went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m. the security lady got to the guard station. Now, jump ahead to later that day 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. That samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to that whole thing again? Skip it! I think I can probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear? How? Medieval. Samurai spear. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And the question is, what did the security lady at the gas station see? Understood. Let's call this security officer to the stand. Will the witness declare her name? Huh? Aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. Oh, darling. Dear, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witness to say their names. Wendy Oldbach. Dear. Wendy Oldbach. 早い。Objection! I object to the witness talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearly. Perhaps we can get to the testimony. Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearly. You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bug. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from there until 5. Now the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me, because the certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading towards the statue. You saw the defendants then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor.これなんだっけな、もう覚えてないよ、こんぐらいのところから。ああ、話の結末は覚えてるけども、なんとなく。Hold it! So you saw Mr. Powers? That's what I said. Good works in your ears, Sonny. Nick, this is your chance. Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon. I say it again, it was him. Objection! Let me get this straight. Oldbach. Miss Oldbach. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you are talking about the man in this photo, and you. Just a moment, Mr. Light. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? No, other than the Sea Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Oldback, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course. Didn't your mama teach you anything, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that powers, right? No, they can't. Oh, well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Sea Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Sea Samurai. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss Witness. He is having trouble calling her old bag apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Nosy old man. Of course, I have proof. What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised. The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be assumed, all of you! Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Oh, old Weinberg has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then. Sorry. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at the picture. You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? No happy. So he has sprained his ankle? Very well. Mr. Light, you may closely examine the witness. She's got to be hiding something. I press her until she squeals. Trip and fall? Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the steel samurai. What's wrong? So Power sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him. Of course. You helped make it better? I kissed it where it hurt. Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where was the assistant then? Oh, huh? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Power's ankle. You may continue your testimony. He broke a prop. A prop is 小道具. Sure did. His own samurai spear. His samurai spear. Murder weapon? Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. This strikes me as a significant detail. I'd better write this down in the court record. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Was Mr. Power's ankle badly sprained? Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. That's the nap. Thus,従って Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot. Okay. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, you Honor? Well, there is one thing that bothers me. Which is, where is this steel samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking through. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see that steel samurai. Yes. And it is clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. Are you sure? Are you sure? You're sure, Your Honor? Objection! Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, But we have to agree that this photo shows the steel samurai. Now here in this photo, can we see Mr. Willpowers? The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the surgery before then were Powers. No one else went to there. If they had, I would have seen them. So, if no one else went to the surgery, then it would have to be this steel samurai who did it. Mr. Light, you may cross-examine the witness. ふむぷふ。Nobody suspicious looking, right? これなんか通ってんじゃなかったっけ実は、普通に。偉い人が通ってただろ、確か。まだ登場人物が2人ぐらいいるんだよ。3人ぐらいか。エッジーボーイってみっちゃんのことか。 これか？なんか写真が2枚出てるんだよな、確か。写真が2枚出てるということは、もう一人いる。ここか？No, I use Google. ここが怪しい。よし Hold on! Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct? Yes, sorry, Sunny. So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture. And here, I thought you didn't know you had from a hole in the ground. Right. Anyway. Toにかく。It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo, printed was October 15, 2 p.m. photo, sharp 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really sunny. Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is a bit at the end where it says photo sharp 2. Photo sharp 2? The computer only held date for one photo on that day. Don't you think that odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo sharp 1 if it really was the only photo? Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Light. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there is only date for one of the photos. Who could have erased the date for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself. Eh? You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. Whippersnapper is whippersnapper in Japanese. Fuck. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes. That's what it would seem to me. Can the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help! Huh? Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Some help, you are Hoipper Snapper too. ホイッパースナッパーって何なんだ結局。ホイッパースナッパー Something's matter, Mr. Oldbug. Oh, that's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate, someone other than the steel samurai. Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. クソガキホイッパースナッパー。Chief, I see. Your testimony, please. Every day, after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I threw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day. Miss Oldbug, this is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny. I only just remembered it. Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. Well, I say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this.
スナッペアと言った。そして、ウィッペアスナッペアと韻を踏むようになった。
突っ立ったまま鞭を振ってピシッと鳴らす以外に何もすることのない生意気のやつのことをウィップスナッパーと言った。そしてホイッパースナッパーと韻を踏むようになった。
メイちゃんじゃん。
メイちゃんじゃん。That means May. わかんなかった。尋問して引き出してく感じか。Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased? ふむぷふ。A fanboy. A fanboy? Still samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsal from gosh knows where. They are always hanging about one as there that day. Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words. Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. I know. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside and that's where they come in. They come in through the drain? I told you they were freaks. Oh, and? They are kids, children, whippersnappers. Kids? So on the photo that you erased, it was a boy, probably second or third grade. What? Order! Let me get this straight. You saw two people pass by the gate on their way to the studio that day. One was a sea samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about second or third grade. Oh yes, well we see his type there every day. Can't stop 'em, can't catch 'em. A boy in second or third grade? I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy. Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I raised the date. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they are already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5 minutes recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And not forgetting vital information this time. Mr. Powers? Yes? Tell me straight, where are you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to this studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So who was the steel samurai in the security photo? How should I know? The steel samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it really. What? You should take better care of that stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a steel samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? It doesn't look good. Sniff. You are the only likely suspect right now. Nick, what are we going to do? First, we pray for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. Right. And it will take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right. But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sign like that. Sniff. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth will represent the prosecution's thoughts on this matter. The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of Hungary, 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be firm evidence, but there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is visually innocent, you will be penalized. Right, great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. So who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed murder? Eh? So who was this person? It was the assistant. The steel sunlight costume was in his dressing room. She stole it, and in doing so she became the steel samurai. So you are saying the steel samurai in the picture is really the assistant? That's correct, Your Honor. If you are serious, you got guts, Mr. Wright. Remember the photo. Wasn't the steel samurai a little lame? He was dragging his foot. Oh, bad feeling time. Remember the testimony concerning Powers in jury. Powers and poor Hammer were at the run-through. On and me. What's about the assistant? Oh, huh? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' uncle. The assistant knew nothing on Mr. Powers' injury. She could look the steel samurai look with the costume. But she couldn't walk the steel samurai walk. She wouldn't have limped. Enough! That kind of takes the legs out from under that case. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I have to penalize you as I want. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Eh? Baba. It was the security lady, Wendy Oldback. Who? The steel samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suits knew about the morning injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than powers and hammer. Who knew about the injury? The security lady old bug. What's whippersnapper? Order! Is this true, old bug? Old bug? That's Miss Old Bug to you. Miss Old Bug was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the sea samurai costume. They slipped into Station 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the sea samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Light. Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. Huh? That's odd. Isn't this part where Edgeworth punches?
どういうこと？
俺はシャーロック・ホームズだってことでしょ。Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there. Do something. What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feeling, I hope. Wait just a minute. What's about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased. He's only a grade schooler. Though, as you said, second or third grade, was it? That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds, tops. You are sleuth, Mr. Wright. The boy is not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Oh, why is it feel nice to the kids and mean to your elders day, whippersnapper? I have proof. Proof? Indeed? Then let's see this proof, Mr. Light. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder? Take that, Your Honor! The murder weapon was a samurai spear. The very spear is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible. I see. When would the witness care to comment on this? Murph. The windbag speechless. This has got to be a past. Very well. This court will suspend proceeding on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness. Miss Windy, what was her name? Something Oldback, Your Honor. Then the prosecution will look further into this Oldback before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned. 乗り切ったな。Wait a second! I'm not going to just sit here while you run barking up the wrong tree. Me! I'm talking! Oh, great. Stop the process. The windbag want to talk. Mr. Oldback, what's in this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about? By whom? Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify. おしゃべり好きのババア。いや、こう考えると俺ってよく日本語喋れるようになったな。Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? I've been listening. They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the Oldbag. Mr. Wright, we are cross-examination. いや、ちょっとここマジで分かんなかった。なんて言ってるんだ。 ディレクターとプロダクターがいた。
おばちゃん。
いやまあそんな感じだろうとは思うけど、監督と偉い人がいるんだよ確かこのエピソードは。They said they had nothing to do with it. なるほどな。Your Honor, we have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldback, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. I understand, Your Honor. This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned. Thanks you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. However, really it's nothing green. Oh, or should I sniff? We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They will turning up in the next trial as witness for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that steel samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag? What do you think, Miss Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pleasure of Mr. Powers. Poor old Windbag, I feel kinda sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks guys, Smith. トーベコンティニュード。ガバガバすぎるだろ、裁判システム。だってなるほどくんがつつかなかったらもうそのままニボサブさん逮捕されてたんだろうな。逮捕っていうか有罪判決になってたんだろうな。Phew, what's a day? This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance? I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. The director and producer? エッグマウスライク。何言ってんだ。Yeah, them. Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios. Take that! Hey, see this! You really like showing that off, don't you, Nick? この顔好き。This face is like. What do you think we should do? What do I have? Why don't we do what you just said? We gotta get the scoop on this director and producer. Alright. Then there's no point hanging out here. That's what I've been saying. Let's get to those studios front. ふむむ。We don't have enough information to make a case yet. That's exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Just admit it. You don't have a clue what's happened. There's not enough information. Oh, Mr. Light, thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky. To tell the truth. You can say that again. Let's not. So WP, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction? ふむむ。Sorry, but no. Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind. no matter how small. We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yes. Do fanboys sneak into the studio often? No, not that I know of. The security lady is pretty strict with them. But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around? The kids really love the sweet samurai. The sneak past when she is not looking, I guess. Was the director present as the morning ran through? Yes, he was. He was directing how the steel samurai and the evil magistrate should move. Why didn't you tell us that before? Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet. That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's going to lose big. I see. Whose side is she on? You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you? No, I sure hope not. Sorry. Excuse me. Thank you for showing me that, whatever it is. I wish I could think of some way I could help you. Sorry. No one's here. Right. Now that they have Miss Oldbag in Castboy, I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey, it's guard station. Look, she left her donuts. What? I wasn't going to eat them. Hey Nick, it looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. You are right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial. So Nick, remember the studio too we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today? Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out. Okay. This is Studio 2? I thought so. It doesn't really look much like a studio, does it? No, that it does not. Hey, there's a trailer over there. It looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer. Are we sure this is a studio? a light barn for moving stuff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it ran fine. Well, let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Nick, you don't have a driver's license? But, look, I have this. Why are you showing me? You are attorney's badge, Nick. 免許持ってないんだ。Incinerator. Apparently, they just put this one in. It's already covered in salt. They must not clean it much. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plate. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too. What is it with steaks around here? Hey, there's always room for steak. But something does seem out of place. What? I don't know. It just feels odd. なんだろう、骨がない。These look like materials for making a movie set. They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be junkyard. This! Please don't forget this fence. There are some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They are taking good care of this. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. And this fence is a truth murder weapon. Samurai spear is incorrect. Nick, let's go inside. You think it's okay? Oh well, it's locked. Oh, shucks. On closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. No clues here. There's a big tube painted here. Probably because this is Studio 2. Probably. Though it doesn't look anything like a studio. I don't really want to be in here. Yeah, it is a murder scene. I want to go someplace else, Nick. Safe. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Huh? It looks like it's been turned off for the day. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. The main entrance to the studios. They probably have a police officer on patrol out there. An overhead map of the stadios. Okay. Rex, it's that assistant girl. Hey! Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I hear about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh, ho. Don't mention it. Is it true they caught the security lady? Oh, ho. Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain. You mean that one? Wow, what a mess. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fix them. Oh, well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You are right. I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the gas station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Right, see you later then. Good luck with your investigation. So the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today, he came in through that drain? So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry. Hey Nick! If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in. Yeah. I think that was the idea. I feel kinda sorry for him, so don't you? What's you? You want to rip the grate off? Really, Nick? We can? Whew. She's serious, or... Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken. Yay! You know, Nick, you are pretty swear sometimes. Sometimes. Here! That should make that kids happy. The things we do. せっかく直したのに。この辺は昨日のままかな。This is where the steel samurai costume was on the day of the murder. That's what Mr. Powers says at least. I guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping. But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then. She's got a point. Oh, hello. Ho, you look a little out of place. It's a close sheets, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. kind of an alternative guard fashion thing. So how are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up, don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. You mean those plates with the steak bone left over on them in the employee area? Yeah, can you believe it? Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there are that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He is always at the set or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him tough. I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here tough. The studio heads seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director? More the producer, really. The producers are a real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of the disasters and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. The producer, huh? Oh, cheering light 9. Thanks. This place is deserted. Crush! Nick, what was that noise? It sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious, if you ask me, Nick. Oh fuck. Tapioca gifter should die soon. I hate tapioca. Oh fuck. I hate tapioca gifter. Tapioca gifter should die. Get out here. Oh fuck. Get out this stream. Oh yeah, B rank gift. Thanks. Let's go in. I'm not sure we should be bugging in. Huh, it's locked. What? Don't we have a key? No, but there's probably. On one end guard station at the main gate. Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it. If they let us. The security guard station. I can see the computer that runs security cameras. Oh, please don't touch anything in there. The security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew. I really want the key to the trailer. Maybe next time. Oh! ふむぷふ。The trailer door is locked. The key is probably in security guard station. I doubt they let us borrow it. なんとかして鍵を借りてこなくてはいけない。
ピヨピヨ。
ピヨピヨがうるさい。I'm not really sure what that is, sorry. Oh fuck. 触れないもんな。ゴンジは Good evening! I really want the key to the trailer. Maybe next time. あ？ Oh fuck. Yeah. キングハンド積み。Look ladder. That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions. Nick? Right, sorry. This girl is out there. Mumu. もう窓を叩き割って入るとか。
フィング、テルト？
フィングチルド？The drain grate is off. And I know who did it. Now the kids will be able to come in again. Doesn't it make you feel great to do a good deed like that? Must be nice to live so free of guilt。鍵をゲットしないといけない。おや ?What fuck? Who are J00D00DZ LMAO。LMAO ってなんかあれか、スラングか。
どういうこと？
LMAO 爆笑。かっこわらみたいな感じか。確かなんかそんな感じだった気がする、こいつ。これ監督だろ、確か。鼻出して。He likes to 鼻出して。
花田、花田、オタク？
は上花田 likes him。Wait, you fast. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever. 14M これあれか、なんか海外のネットに通じてないと読めない感じか。要するになんか蒙古弁、南次英語みたいなこと。花田シティじゃん。ってことは LAMERS ラマー。How can you not know the great salmonella? グレートサルモネラ。何 I make Tef shows the still sunlight? My RTFC read the film credits. Really? You are the Salmonella? あ、こいつの名前がサルモネラか。I'm so sorry. I just you look so sorry. No, quite alright. Really, it's fine. Lawful. 汚い。臭そう。迷いちゃんに近づかないでほしい。Lawful is lawful. Fuck. What is it? You know on closer inspection. Yeah! Hot! Slower. Rolling on floor laughing. 爆笑中。めちゃくちゃ似てる花田シティに。 Hey, do you do a lot of cosplay? Cause that customドロール。
理系、花田、ワトチング、幼女。この人、オタク。
Rock sauce? What? Hey, you are drawing. Half, ムムプフ、ロール。バッファー、オーバーラン、パント。擬音も汚い、なんか。よくわからないけど多分汚い擬音なんだろうな。You've triggered my creative powers! 読めた。Yes, yes, it's coming to me! Pink Princess! 姫様The sequel to the Steel Samurai Pink Princess Warrior of Little Old Tokyo 姫様ローフル LMAO Pink Princess? Why is it gotta be little old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? Maya, we really need to talk about cool. Take that! I try not to pay much attention to things that don't interest me, lol. その顔やめろマジで。Why are you staring at me like that? もうこの顔もやめてほしい。本当になんかアニメイトとかの匂いがしそう。Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? Oh, I know who youなんて言うんだよ。that security lady told you about us, huh? That's right. It was a pretty regular day. We had a run through for an action scene in the morning. Then a meeting from lunchtime in the studio to trailer. Heck, I was so busy, I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. A T-bone steak, was it? Yeah. Scarlett. I hate missing out on food. Nick, what's that saxoas mean? Saxores. Saxoas is saxoa. No idea. Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon till after 4 o'clock with the producer and some big wigs from the network. Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. If he is telling the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi. About the producer who was at the meeting with you. Oh, you mean the Vasquez? She's a genius. Mad all the way scary, thought, sweet. スウェットか。She brought the studios back from the brink of destruction. She is the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Yeah, we were together from noon to 4 p.m. the whole time. Who is actually all these big wigs people keep mentioning? Oh, the boss over at the network and some sponsors, also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got her right around noon. Major tension, sweat. Were all of them with you the entire time? Yeah, unfortunately. They are all gray-haired. Jesus. School. Sounds like they'll all be reliable witnesses. Fuck, オタクマン。Scary. I'm scary. Hug. You again. Eck. How rude action like you've seen a ghost. You certainly got back to your post quickly. Oh, the police took me away. They did. They pulled out a Steel Samurai costume. Told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear giant suits like that? Mr. Power is pretty tall. As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go. I guess that would rule out her being the murder. Anyway, know this, whippersnapper. This old lady never forgets a slight or insult. 登場人物だけ見ると人気が無とは思えない。人気が無とはってない。人気が出るだろうがどう見ても。迷いちゃんだけで出る。And you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed. You sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips. Starting now. 1, 2, 3. Mupufu. This lady is too much. 身の肺も始まったし、喉もヒリヒリしてきたし、この辺にしとくか。キリはいつも通り良くないが。ちまちまやっていきましょうね。というわけで、エースアートーニーエピソード3、ありがとうございました。サムネイルはスプルアみなみさんからいただきました。ありがとうございました。待て、次回。今日はちょっと深夜は大黒に朝から釣り行きたいんで、多分ないと思います。おつ。ありがとうございました。